Welcome back to my channel, guys, and I just want to show you this new bunker design that I've come up with. And the reason for this one is the last one was very good, but it is a lot of high quality metal intensive. So I mean, it costs a lot to make, a lot to seal, and a lot to upkeep. So this one here is a lot cheaper. So right, let's get into it. So it is very splash proof. On my last video I did get a bit of splash through here onto a wood triangle, but it didn't matter because even if that wood triangle broke, you still got to break the one on this side, which I'll show you in a minute. So let's get into it. So what you do is, when you are inside, we have a garage door here. You have this room here, which you can do whatever you want with. You could put a level 3 workbench, more sleeping bags, more storage, totally up to you. And what we have here is a 1x1 HQM suicide bunker. So how a suicide bunker works, if you don't know already, I'll show you. You have this one box poking out through the wall. You pass your loot into that box, and then what you do is you press F1 and type kill, and then what you do is you spawn on this bag in here. And when you're spawned on this bag, you grab your stuff out the box, and then you can store it in these 3 storage boxes, or you can fill up your TC. Hence, if you look at this this bunker design, the upkeep and the build cost is low, which is very good. Main reason for it. When you want to pass loot out, obviously vice versa, you take loot out your storage boxes, pop it in that box, and then out you go. Next, what we want to do is show you how this bunker part works. So to remove this roof here, you need to remove this twig, which is very splash proof. But when you spawn, obviously you're going to need another sleeping bag in here. You spawn, and what you do is you break that, and the roof goes. Then the next problem the raiders have is this triangle here. So if they splash proof this side, it stays. Simple as that. They need to get rid of this one as well, like so, and vice versa. It works the other way round. I'll just show you now. 1 second. Get some resources. There we go. Like that and like that. And I'll make these wood just to show you, and make that one sheet like so. And then if I remove this one first, it stays, and then you have to remove this one as well. So what you're doing is you're getting about 15 rockets worth of protection on this suicide bunker here, plus you're getting about another 8 rockets worth of protection on this. Obviously, it goes without saying, your base design is going to have to honeycomb this 1x1 with some more sheet metal to get that full raid cost benefit. But there we go, guys. So what I'm going to be doing over the next week is I'm going to be using this bunker design here, this Diablo Core version 2, and I'm going to be putting it inside this base design here. And this base design has a helipad, it has storage, you've got a little floor for looking out, and it's also got a third bunker mechanic, which is this one here. So you remove this, and it actually removes this floor here, this roof. And so when this roof is removed, we can't get down until that roof is removed, basically. So you remove it, and then down we go. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and that should be coming out in the next week or so. And yeah, and I hope you guys like this new bunker design, being a lot cheaper, a lot more efficient, and a lot more manageable for people. So yeah, and yeah, if you liked it, drop a like or maybe a subscribe, and yeah, and let's get straight into this build then. So what you want to do is you want to start off again with 2 square foundations. Then following on from that, you want to do 3 walls around the back, and then we want to place our TC, rotate it once, and pop it in this corner, as tucked in as pretty much as you can. Once you've got that tucked in, you need to place your sleeping bag in this corner here, and that should fit in quite nicely like so. Once that's in like that, we need our salvage shelves, and then we need to place our salvage shelves over to the left hand side. There's not much in it, to be honest, but if any at all, but I have done it once and it wouldn't let me put the roof down. So just place the salvage shelves in like so, and then we can place 3 boxes in here. So we'll place 1 box in like so, and then we'll place this box over on the far side over like here, and then what I'll do is we'll butt the other one up to it like so. So at the minute it's just twig, we've got a TC and a sleeping bag, and we've got the 3 boxes. What we can do then is we can go and seal this up. Hard side facing out, sealed up, and then what we need to do is place a roof on this square foundation on this side, like so, and then lastly remove this wall here. What that does is that now opens this up, and then we can make the roof wood, and then what we can do is we can place our box poking out like so. Doesn't matter how much you do, obviously you want to make sure it's enough, but you can test it with the twig first. If I can, there it is. There we go. I'm going to pop that like so. Once that's on, we can then put the wall hard side facing out back on here. Then what you can do is remove that twig foundation, and it removes the roof, and there we have it. We're going to have a suicide HQM bunker. So let's go and make this HQM. You could make the foundation sheet metal if you wanted, because you're going to honeycomb it so much, but I'm because suicide 1x1 is so cheap on high qual anyway, you might as well just do the job, do it properly, innit? So then what we do after that is we can put our twig foundation back there, make sure we can access the box, and we will just go and seal the roof while we're here, just to finish. So that's one job done. There we are, 100% sealed, and we can move on to the rest. So what we do next is we need 3 low triangle foundations here, like so, and then 1 raised triangle foundation. So it should look like this. Let me remove that for you. So it should look like that currently at the minute. Then what we want to do is we want to go and place our walls. 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. And then what we want to do is we're going to go make all this sheet metal. This bunker is mainly going to be double bunker, because you've got the suicide bunker here, then you've got the sheet metal bunker there, like so. What we want to do next is this triangle can be soft-sided, eco-rated, so we want to deal with that. So what we'll do is we'll go place 3 half walls around there, like so, and we'll make them sheet metal as well. And then we will pop a triangle on the top. We need triangle there, and then seal that off with a square, and then we can make all that sheet metal as well. So that's that. Then what we're going to do is we want to drop down inside and do 2 half walls here, hard side facing towards the drop down. Make the top one sheet metal and remove the bottom one. And then we do the same here, obviously hard side facing the drop down. Make that top one sheet metal and remove the bottom one. Then what we're going to do lastly is we go back outside, and we just want to go and put a few bits here. So we put 1 high triangle, 2 high triangle, and then a 3rd low one. And we're going to make these sheet metal. And we'll do the same on this side. 1, 2, and the low one. Sheet metal, sheet metal, sheet metal. So this is what the new Diablo core looks like, and this is the one I'm probably going to be putting in this base design, which I'm going to be making the video for probably in the next week or so, I reckon. Which this is going to have this double bunker design here, and then it's also got an extra bunker with a roof in there, so it's going to be very good compact triple bunker base design. Right, let's back to this anyway. So what we need to do is just show you how to seal it up, just in case you don't know. So let's just remove that. Imagine we're in the bunker, obviously you pass the loot into there, then what you want to do is spawn on your bag, take stuff from the box. If you can't reach it, you might have to remove this one, which I think I might have messed that up, but that's okay, it's not a problem. And then what you do is you fill your TC up and put loot into what the outside box, what you want to pass out, and that's a suicide bunker. And then to seal this up, what you need to do is firstly is the low twig foundation, Then with a half wall here. Then we need 2 floor triangles. And what you do is you make this one wood and this one wood, and then we make this one sheet metal. Once that's done, we can then get a roof. You have to stand quite back here. There we are, like so. Place that down and then make this sheet metal as well. And then what we have now is we've got a pretty good splash proof. I think it can be splashed. I have, in my last video, I did get some splash through here onto one of the tiles, but it didn't matter because obviously you have to break both tiles, which I'm going to show you now. So the main reason why this bunker design is good is to remove the roof, you have to get rid of this, which is pretty splash proof. So we remove that. That removes the roof. Then, to get rid of this triangle here, you have to remove both sides of wood. So if someone starts incending this, they're going to keep incending it until this one breaks. Then nothing's going to happen because they've got to get rid of this one. So it could throw them off. They could keep chucking loads of incense at one side and not realizing they've got to do both sides. So I'll just show you, if I remove this one, it stays. Remove this one, it falls. And vice versa, if you break this one first, it stays. Then you have to break this one. So there it is, guys. I hope you enjoy it. I hope this helps you in your base designs. And the main reason for this one is the last one was too high quality metal intensive, so this one is now bringing that high qual cost right down, but we're still getting good cover and protection from the 15 rockets on this plus the 8. So obviously you're going to need to honeycomb this as part of your base design, but that's just standard. But yeah, I hope you guys like it, and I'll catch you guys later.
Gotta be the patient,